Kojo?
Yes.
We can get into some of the headlines now.
Let's do that.
We're going to begin with graphic business. And there's a story here that says Cedi at 60, local currency is future ready. And the vice president says that trust in Cedi crucial for economic stability.
As brand ambassador for the Cedi, so far self-appointed. Good morning to Dr. Johnson Isiama.
Very important.
But as as de facto brand ambassador for the Cedi, I endorse that message with 3
Yes, and there's another story here that says businesses demand power tariff audit as cost threatens survival, and Ecobank Ghana assets hit 50 billion as capital strengthens against NPLs.
All right, so I have the daily graphic here. Under microscope for revenue leakages, Yoko and Minerals Commission probe mining companies. I also have
revenue leakages.
Yes. So they are investigating these mining companies to see if they are declaring all their revenues. A similar thing is done in the oil sector. That's what PIAC does. Okay, Nigeria welcomes U.S. help against Islamist insurgents. And at the weekend, President Trump actually issued a strongly worded statement to Nigeria asking them to deal with the insurgents in that country. Tanzania's Hassan declared landslide winner in election, and those are your African stories. And if you come back home, NAFCO begins purchase of excess staple foods from farmers. Cabinet approves 100 million Ghana cedis. SLTF urges tertiary institutions to admit PWDs without demanding fees. And Methodist Church inducts 9 new lay chairmen.
All right, let's go to the Economy Times. Bank's profit jumps near 50% amidst all-time low private sector credit to GDP gap. And Ghana plans to link intra-African debit card with mobile money. And Ghana is first African nation to contribute to IFPIM. Mahama promises local media fan. And then more stories if you get into the Economy Times. This one says anti-money laundering and terrorism financing. BOG rolls out tougher measures. And there's a picture of the finance minister, Dr. Kaseo Atoforsin here. And it goes with the headline, 2026 budget to stay within 1.5% primary surplus of GDP. And those are some of the stories you can find inside the Economy Times.
I have the daily guide here. Ex-Bogoso Pristia mine workers demand entitlements. Is BOG printing money to fund Gold Board MP quizzes? And Ken focused on youth job creation. That's according to Kennedy Japan's wife on the campaign. Mahama cancels SML contract. Lightwave refutes health minister's allegations, and Kojo, I'm sure that's also in your interview with them.
Yes.
Good.
They vehemently deny these accusations. In fact, you remember the minister said that the servers are somewhere in India. Yes. This company is holding the data to run. Some government doesn't have the data. They have it in India. They say this is not true. That if you go to the Ministry of Health today and go to the first floor, you see the servers there, and the data is on the servers. It's also on servers in every hospital that they've connected. That's the point of what they did. They put servers in the hospitals, and the data is on them. So they don't understand how the minister is saying that the data, they don't have the data.
I see. We can't wait for this interview.
Oh yeah.
When is it airing?
Today. I think it'll be on the Pulse. On the Pulse at 3 p.m. On JoyNews, so you can watch it there. But they have a statement out, right? That's what the paper is saying, right?
Indeed, they do. All right. So a worrying story here. 90% of students can't read simple words at expected levels. That's according to a report. Yeah.
What percentage?
90.
Yes,
90. Let me give you a bit of it.
Of students at what level?
At every level, because let me read. Over 90% of students can't identify letter names, letter sounds, or read simple words at expected levels. After 3 years of schooling, a new literacy report has revealed. And according to the report, effective reading instruction in low and middle income countries, what the evidence shows is failure to use evidence-based approaches to instruction is one of the main causes of the literacy crisis. So it takes us back to Haruna Idrisu's comment last week that we should use, did he say local language or mother tongue?
Mother tongue.
Mother tongue, okay. Kojo Yankson's mother tongue is English.
No, that's not possible.
Why is that not possible?
That's not. Why? That's your mother's first language, English.
That's not your mother tongue.
No, I'm asking
Your
you.
mother-
I'm asking you. I'm trying to establish something. I'm asking
My
you.
mother's first language is not English.
Okay, what is it?
It's Fanti.
Did she speak Fanti to you when you were growing up?
No, she
No,
spoke English.
English.
She spoke English to
Yes.
you. Okay.
You finish?
English is basically no, I'm not done. You see, the problem with this whole mother tongue and first language, I don't think. You see, mother tongue isn't necessarily. Look, English
Why
language.
don't we just say native tongue and be free? Because
What-
when
what-
you say
what-
when you say mother tongue,
what
it
is it?
means something specific.
Like what?
It means the tongue in which your mother spoke to you first.
Well,
That's where the
language in
expression
which-
comes from.
Is it what
The
she-
language you first learned as a baby is your mother tongue,
It's your mother tongue.
right?
which you are comfortable.
Is it?
But that's not what we are trying to say. We are trying to say native tongue, right? That's what we mean, isn't it? Native tongue. Yeah. So why don't we say that and be free?
All right, let me finish the sports page before we have a photo of Antoine Semenyo here. I think he plays for Bournemouth. Playing for Ghana is a dream come true. That's Antoine Semenyo, and definitely going to the World Cup, I believe.
He's doing well in the Premiership.
Very
isn't he?
well. And there's also publication of the league tables for 3 different leagues. So the English Premier League, Arsenal on top, the rest are down.
You had to do that headline.
Yeah, I had to
didn't
do
you? I have an interesting story here that I would like to share, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it says that fuel prices drop may be short-lived. This is a message from Kwadwo Poku, Executive Director of the Institute
Why?
for Energy Policies and Research. He's accused the Bank of Ghana of artificially maintaining the Cedi's exchange rate to create the impression of currency stability and temporary low fuel prices. Speaking on JoyNews AM show, Mr. Poku argued that the recent reduction in petroleum product prices is not the result of improved market fundamentals, but rather a deliberate intervention by the central bank and the Ministry of Finance. And I'm quoting him here. He says, it's never been the case where the Bank of Ghana is doing the semantics they're doing to forcefully keep the dollar at a certain price, when in reality we know they are using a lot of resources to do that. And we know that
So
the
why
latest petroleum pricing window, which takes effect from November 1, or took effect from November 1, is expected to see petrol prices fall by about 5.2% and diesel by between 6 and 8%, according to a report by the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies. But Mr. Poku believes the drop is temporary, and that it's because of all the mechanics and semantics from the Bank of Ghana. Very interesting story.
I wonder. Okay, the Bank of Ghana's job, right, is to manage the cedi, right? It's one of their jobs.
Yeah.
And it means that they can deploy measures to affect the value of the cedi.
Exactly.
None of these measures are plant-based or animal fat-based. So they will naturally all be artificial. Well, I mean, they will be what's it called? What's the word he used to describe them?
He says they were using semantics.
No. In the headline.
Fuel prices drop may be short-lived. Okay, so he says the impression of the cedi being stable and temporary, and he said artificial. Actually.
Artificial.
That's the word you're looking for.
That's
He said
the word I'm
artificial.
looking for. Yeah. Why does he say that as if there is the option of natural? I don't know if you get my question.
I
you.
get you.
Is that
The
why-
argument is more about stability? He says the realistic rate for the cedi is between 12.40
So
and 12.50.
So does it mean what he's trying to say is that the measures are not sustainable?
Yes.
That I understand.
That's what his
But
argument
the
is.
measures are artificial. There, I don't know what
it
he
cannot
means
be.
by that.
It cannot be. It can't be on autopilot.
The-
Someone must be
the
controlling
measures can't
it.
be. They can't be like nature based. They can't be water based. They must be artificial by nature, right? But I think he means that they are not sustainable,
Exactly.
right? And I agree. These are all short-term measures that the Bank of Ghana is implementing. This is not how to make the cedi stable forever.
Yeah.
Right? That one, it requires big things. We have to adjust our balance of payments. Balance of trade. We must export more and import less. If we actually want our cedi to have sustainable value, we must do that. And until we get to that point, it's all going to be short-term measures.
Indeed.
So I
we
have my
could-
last paper.
Yeah.
The news center. MPs receive ex gratia, executive and others in limbo. Who paid it?
Some people have received their money, others have not.
Over 400 laid off. Affected workers accuse Dr. Dufour's Heathcote Fields of deceit. And the other story here, Republic Bank unveils Republic Verse campaign. Let me bring you a bit of that. In a historic move to amplify its market presence and redefine customer experience, Republic Bank Ghana PLC has unveiled its new integrated marketing campaign themed Republic Verse. Big Up, Unleash Your Potential. And the innovation campaign is deeply aligned with the bank's 5-year strategic plan, which focuses on delivering unparalleled value across retail and commercial SME, corporate banking, mortgage, wealth, and pensions, as well as digitization.
All right.
Republic Bank.
Yeah, Kojo, we can do online review now. All right, let's go to my Joe Online. Massive turnout and huge discounts mark final day of Ecobank JoyNews SME Fair.
Oh my!
Yesterday was amazing.
It was
massive,
really
cool.
massive,
Yeah,
massive.
yeah, really
you
great.
know,
Yeah,
and Perez music. Perez music.
Yeah. There's another one. The
That's
Paris
it.
Music leads patrons and vendors in spirit-filled worship and grand finale of Ecobank JoyNews SME Fair yesterday at
I
Good Park.
think we should do it every 3 months.
We should.
I think so. Every 3 months. In fact, we help businesses grow.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
the stories we heard from small businesses
Amazing.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
You know,
Amazing.
but they were all quiet because there was no opportunity, no platform for them
Yeah.
to amplify this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
More headlines for you. NSMQ 2025 Achimota School Avengers Keta SHS to book semi-final slot, and BOG to inject $1 billion into market for November under FX intermediation program. Artificial, isn't it? CityNewsroom.com says BPS demands arrest probe of MP over attack on NAIMO as task force. Ghana must restructure economy amid improving fundamental. That's Prof. Ebo texting as well.